Hey, what's up? I'm your host, Christian Patterson, here to bring you this week's edition of TV20's Inside Sports Report. Tailgate season is at an all-time high, with our Cleveland Browns making noise in the AFC North. And although our game against the Baltimore Ravens was an away game, the Browns backers tailgate weekly in support of our Browns.
We are really blessed as a Browns backers organization to have Jim and John Cantonese give us their facility during their private tailgate party to come down here and celebrate the Browns playing either in town or out of town, depending on how their schedule is. But Jim and John also allow us to make Collision Bend Brewery the home of Browns Backer Central during regular games that aren't a private tailgate party. And it's really quite nice of these guys. They go all out, as you can see.
We're so excited. Bob is such a wonderful guy, and he does such a fantastic job. He was doing bulkheading for us. We got to meet him a few years ago, and ever since then, we're having this big party here, and we're hoping to have a Browns backers party here every week.
If you're tired of sitting at home and watching the Browns game on your couch, a Browns backers tailgate at Collision Bend Brewery is the place to be. Beer, food, and die-hard fans.
The atmosphere is amazing. John Dorsey said it right when he said we got to wake the sleeping giant, and this is proof of that right here. The amount of people that are here, it's just amazing, and it is truly a Browns town. And the younger generations that are coming up really have no idea what Browns football is all about. And it's just by the look at the crowd that's here right now, you could see it's just about ready to explode as far as what that team could do to this city.
You know what? We're down here at Collision Bend Brewery, and we're having a blast. These are all Browns fans down here. We are all here invited on the good fortune of our beautiful friends, Jim and John Cantonese, who own this place. And they invited a bunch of their friends down here, and we're just having a good time. We're hoping for the Browns to bring home a winner today, and we're all going to be rooting and saying, hey, go Browns, huh? All right, yeah!
It's a new day in Cleveland, and fans finally have something to root for.
You know, we are so excited and so happy that the Browns, at the end of last year, they showed so much promise and everything, and they're starting off a little bit slower this year, but everybody still loves Baker and the boys. They're going to do great. There's a little transition going on right now, but we think we're going to finish strong. We're going to get a win today, I'm sure of it, and we're just very excited. You're right. The Browns fans are like nobody else in the NFL. We love our team.
Got to beat those Ravens. Hate those Ravens. Should be a I hate Baltimore party.
Well, we've been starving for a long time, as far as getting a team that we're proud of. I go back to the Brian Sipe days, and those were good days, but we've had a drought, But the excitement we have in the city of Cleveland when it comes to Cleveland football is just incredible. Nowhere else in the world like it.
But to be a Browns fan is an absolute definition of never-ending loyalty, because we have sucked for so long. Now we have a chance to actually be halfway decent. I don't expect that to happen overnight. It's just not going to be like that. But at least we've turned the corner, and we have people running the team and the guys playing on the team that give us promise for the future. And that's all we can ask for.
If they ain't wearing orange and
No.
brown, ain't nothing.
We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more of TV20's Inside Sports Report.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back to TV20's Inside Sports Report. I'm your host, Christian Patterson. With the new arena, new coach, and a host of new players, the Cleveland Cavaliers are ready to move forward in their rebuild. They recently held their media day for the 2019-2020 season, and media got their first chance to ask questions before training camp.
I'm just thrilled to be in this position, to have the support I have from our administration, and also to have the coaching staff that we put together. I really love working with the small times where we've had individual workouts with players. And last week, the rookies were in for a whole week because they could come in a week early. We got some work done, never enough, but I really feel that we're as far as we could be at this point. We're going to have this incredible growth mindset all year long. We're going to be known for developing players, developing staff, developing teams, and we're really going to work so hard at really represent the great the Cavalier history.
Really looking forward to playing for Coach Beilein. Have got to know him a little bit already, and I think just the positivity and energy he brings every day, and his attention to detail is going to be very important for a team that has a lot of younger guys. And offensively, I think having the floor spread, moving the ball a lot, moving players a lot, I think is a really effective way to play.
It's a different culture. We're trying to have a lot of great people around here, as far as the people who run the facility, as far as the coaching staff, everyone, they have a part into it, and we just got to go out there and just do our jobs.
Cavs' first-round pick, Darius Garland, has tremendous skills. Larry Nance Jr. got a chance to interact with him over the summer, so he's seen his skills firsthand.
To me, it's his feel for the game. You know, he's just such a natural, such a natural point guard. I mean, there are, I fancy myself a pretty good passer, and there are some passes he sees, even playing pickup, where it's like, what? Like, where did you? I don't know how you saw him open, or, just certain the feel of when to score, when to pass, when to probe, when to kick it back out. Darius has thoroughly impressed me in the little time I've been with him.
I'm taking it one day at a time. I have no expectations, like I said. I'm just going to come in, work hard every day, do what Coach Beilein asked me to do, and do what I have to do to get wins. I think the success is going to come a little bit later. But I'm here to work hard. I'm here to do what I have to do.
Cavs' second-year point guard, Colin Sexton, really showed his skills during the end of the season. Now, rookie point guard Darius Garland is excited about what him and Sexton could do together in a backcourt.
It's been really fun playing with Colin. We can both play different positions, like you said, the 1 and the 2. He's really talented. He can do a lot of things on the floor. And I can definitely learn from that. So it's going to be a really good season. We're just going to work hard, feed off each other. And, we can defend any position. That's just a mindset. So, whatever coach wants us to do, we're going to do it.
What's your biggest challenge coming from the college game to the pro game, as well as being a first-time ever coach at the pro level?
Well, there's a lot of opportunities here instead of challenges. And one of them will be able to really be coaching great players, and hopefully we can do things with at a higher level than we've ever done at college. So I think that probably not having the 6-week practice time, we have to sort of speed things up and get to the most important things while we cannot sacrifice fundamentals. No sport, maybe hockey has this, where you have a 19-year-old and a 31-year-old playing at the same time. Major League Baseball, when does a 19-year-old come up and play with the 30-year-old guy? It doesn't happen in football ever. So we have to focus on the fundamentals that our young first and second-year players need, with the guys that are really seasoned veterans, like Kevin, like Tristan, who've been here 9 and 12 years respectively. So that's going to probably be the biggest challenge, that Kevin and Tristan aren't bored with the same old, but at the same time, there's certain things that they're always going to be true. Throwing the good pass, playing good defense, right? Guarding your man, being a good communicator. But I know they know that, but there's slippage always. But with the young guys, getting them to, how can we enhance their learning curve?
You and Kevin Love only got to play together 22 times last season with his injuries. How is he going to help make you a better player, and how can you help him likewise?
Kevin, he's going to make everyone a better player, just because teams, they're going to be scrambling on different rotations. You have to rotate to him. You have to play him honest. He's going to help get shots for everybody on the team, not just myself. So I can't wait to have him back on the floor. It's going to be great.
I think I've learned a lot. This is my 12th season. I think just feeling fresh in my body is going to be huge for me in moving forward and getting the best out of myself. But just an accumulation of knowledge, not only in how to play the games, but in how to be effective. Just being in the right spots, making myself known in the paint, making sure that I'm playing or rebounding on both sides of the ball. Or both sides of the floor, and I think just continuing to know what it means to sacrifice, making the extra play, and also on the other side of that, I think there's a balance in being selfish and knowing who I am in the right ways as well. So I know what I'm capable of. I think in the past maybe couple or few years, I've taken a back seat, so guys can really flourish. And, we can get the best out of the team. So I still want to find a way, to do that, because I do think there's guys on this team that can really make a step in the right direction. But just like James Jones told me a long time ago, just continue to be myself. And, I think I can really still get a lot done in this league for a number of years.
Going through what you guys went through last year takes a lot of mental toughness. Do you feel like you're more equipped because you went through what you went through last year to deal with those ebbs and flows of a season like this with a new coaching staff and new pieces and such like that to get through that?
Yeah, I think a lot of that last year. I felt we had almost 3 seasons, to be honest with you, because we had those first games with T. Lue, then we had the time with Larry Drew, then we had a time where basically nobody was playing because everybody was injured. So definitely kind of just change your mindset in terms of everything and, prepared us for this year. I feel like us coming in here, everybody should have a really open mind and ready to compete and play, because everything is new. We got a new coaching staff, and we should just be ready.
Well, I think the good thing is we have a number of guys that have played in this league a while, but we also have that balancing act of trying to be patient with the young guys, trying to bring them along as quickly as possible. But I do think that, we're going to have that. We are going to have a good balance, and we're going to be able to move forward pretty quickly, because we've already. Those guys know exactly what we want. I think we have a good, look or a North Star as far as we want to go with our culture. So I think it's going to move a little bit faster than maybe. Some people would expect us to. So we have really good quality character people and players and coaches. So I think that's only going to help us, take big steps forward. But there is going to be those are going to be those times where there are going to be growing pains, regardless of how fast we want this to happen. But we just have to be, very positive, have a great mindset, and just keep moving forward every day. I think that's going to be huge for us.
Thanks for watching the Inside Sports Report. If you would like to catch past episodes of the Inside Sports Report, Classic Sports, or any city championship games, head over to our TV20 YouTube channel and click on subscribe.